What's up, everybody? Welcome to Beard Laws, episode 38. We have another pretty exciting episode coming up for you guys. We have madelynjanellart and Justin Shelton, who recently just did an art collab, so we're going to talk about the collab. He's going to be our special guest in the creative corner. And as everybody knows, we have Brandon the Entertainer. Everybody's backstage. They're ready to go. We're going to have a cool episode. I say it's mediocre. You guys might think it's pretty awesome. So I don't know why you guys keep coming back, but I appreciate the hell that you guys do. So I'm going to hit you guys with a quick intro, and then we're going to get into this. Again, welcome back, everybody. Beard Laws, episode 38. CT, shout out Pioneer Pizza down in Florida. It's still a place in Florida that I can't really pronounce. I don't know why I can't say it. Maybe I need to practice. What's happening? How's it going? And what's up, Tom V? Appreciate everybody being here. We have another exciting episode. Like we mentioned, we got Madeline back with the Creative Corner that we do every other week. Last week, we had a cool beard sponsor, which was Woolly Wizard, so feel free to check those guys out as well. And let's just bring it in. Madeline, if you're ready. Yeah, she's ready. I'm getting the thumbs up. What's happening?
What's up, Matt?
And I know you got a little bit of a voice issue, so we're gonna work through that. So everybody be nice. She's got a little bit of a thing going on, and she's been practicing with the throat lozenges and everything. And
it's not the corona though, so don't worry about it.
That's okay. We're way farther than 6 feet apart. You can cough all you want during this episode. And what's up? Ben's in the house. Usually he's sleeping when this show was. He was telling me earlier, but he's here and he's throwing up the horns. Tom V, what's good, everyone? And Mark Jones is in the house. We can't thank all of you guys for coming back doing this. And Madeline, welcome back to our creative corner. We have an amazing guest. He's known in the TikTok world is Shelton JS. Some amazing some artwork, and then you guys did a little collab. So I want to talk obviously about the collab that you did and what he has going on. And if you're ready and he's ready, we can just get right into this.
Yeah, sounds good. I
got the thumbs up. He's ready. So without further ado, here's Justin, everybody. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Welcome to the Beard Laws podcast episode, Creative Corner. You are the featured guest, and I can't thank you enough for taking the time. So if anybody wants to know, you guys can obviously check him out on Instagram, shelton.js, TikTok, Shelton_JS, and he's on the YouTube as Justin Shelton Arts. And you can head over to the website, sheltonjsart.com.
All very similar, but still different.
Yeah. I understand that. Sometimes some of that stuff's taken too, and it's annoying. Like, I own the rights to Beard Laws, and I fought Twitch for a long time, and they finally just gave it to me after like 2 years. So I had to be official Beard Laws, which is cool, but it's still kind of a pain.
Yeah, I've learned that official doesn't really mean much since I joined TikTok.
No, it doesn't. No, I wish. All you have to do is figure out. I'm surprised nobody's got the verified logo as an emoji yet, so they can just throw that in the name.
I've seen a few attempts.
But so if anybody out there is real good at making emojis and get one verified one, you probably make some money. I know I'd probably pay 99 cents for it.
Madeline, I want to commission you for something completely unrelated.
Yeah. I'll write that down.
Staying up special just for us. Wow. Hey, Beard, what's up, Bill? Woo-hoo! Hello from Oklahoma. So first off, like I said, thanks so much. Look at the amazing artwork behind you. I mean, just absolutely amazing. One thing that I try to ask when we have some creative people on is kind of what got you into art? You know, so most people who are very good artists, they just kind of always went and just kind of started as they were a kid. And some people just have like an amazing story that we had a couple of weeks ago that was very inspirational. And you both are smiling, so I feel like you were prepared, or there's some weird story. So I'm going to shut up, and I'm just going to let it go.
So I have a notoriously just terrible story. Like everybody always, like you said, they have this like great story. They started as a kid, and then they were raised around it. Parents did it, or an emotional story that really brought them into it. I started painting about a year and a half ago, and it was because I was sitting down watching the show Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and there was an episode where there was an abstract artist, and He didn't sell his work. She walked in. He was willing to sell it to her, and I was fascinated by the work. And I was just watching it, and my daughter had recently moved in with me, and I thought it was something that her and I would enjoy doing together. So like the next day, we went out to Walmart and bought the cheapest like setup, paint and canvas. Yeah, came back, painted, turned out terribly, but I enjoyed the process. So, and I'm the type of person, when I get interested in something, I fall pretty hard into it. So for a year and a half after that, I just went pretty hard.
Do you still have that first painting that you defined as terrible?
I absolutely do.
Nice. I was going to say, you got to have that somewhere. That's got to be a little inspirational as well.
Yeah, I've actually used it to show a few people. Like when my daughter would talk about how she can't get better, or she can't do this or whatever, or just various other people. I can't tell you how many times I've pulled that first painting out and just walked over to the wall and just like held it up beside it. So one day I may actually put it up on the wall somewhere.
That'd be awesome. Or we could put it on a t-shirt.
Ooh.
I've never seen the piece of artwork. Maybe we can. I don't know, but
yeah,
it's an option. Just an option for you.
Maybe some digital reconstruction, and maybe I'd be willing.
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure that out. Technicalities.
We'll let Madeline worry about that.
Yeah, she's on it. What's up, Bama Andy? So, what else you got for Madeline?
So when did you join TikTok as an artist?
I
Yesterday.
think it was 3 months ago, maybe? Like a little less than 3 months ago, I think.
Nice.
So you got to over 40,000 in 3 months with your artwork.
Yep. Yeah, I've had a couple of spikes that have gone pretty well.
Yeah. Now, what's your take? And I don't know if it's because like we have the creative corner and I love art. I'm terrible at it. Like I guarantee you my first drawing would, if I did it right now live, would be terrible, like way worse than what you did. But I love artists. Like these amazing designs that people can just come up with in their brain, put it there. Like I can get it here, but I can't get it here. So and I'm seeing it everywhere on TikTok. So I don't know if it's because I love art and I love seeing it. So they're throwing a lot of this on my For You page, or maybe, I know it's in your world as well, but I'd be interested in people in the chat. If you guys are seeing more and more art, or if it's maybe just me, but I just kind of want to know, like, what's your take seeing a ton of art kind of all over TikTok, and there's some really, really good stuff and some talented people out there.
Oh yeah, I love it. I think it's really cool to see. I think that I would say though that we're coming at it from a slightly different angle in that you interact with a lot of artists. So you're going to be just heavily pushed to have those kinds of videos. And the same with me, and I'm Madeline as well. Yeah, I think it's great. I think that the stigma of TikTok is kind of breaking, right? Like that's kind of it's still to this day, like 15-year-old girls dancing. And that's just not what it is anymore. And I think it's good that we're kind of branching it out. It's turning into like people are producing like real things. Yeah. Not that I have a problem with the dancing, but I'm glad to see the art and stuff is pushing.
Yeah, the early TikTok days was so weird and unknown, and it's nice that it's kind of taken shape and it's being used properly to connect, some amazing people. Like if it wasn't for the app, I wouldn't have met anybody that's been on this show or is on this show. And I can't thank it enough, even if they're talking about shutting it down or whatever's going on. Like it's been great. Not only I know it's been great for you guys, in your business world as well.
Yeah, it's a pretty incredible platform. I don't think it gets the I don't think it gets the attention it deserves. And the attention that it does get, I think, is wrong attention. So
yeah. And now I understand there's probably, especially you guys see things a little different, as anything is kind of like bad art. But as an artist and a guy that appreciates a lot of good art, there's a couple things when I see people doing on there and calling it art that just drives me nuts. Are you guys kind of in the same boat that you see something and you're like, they're making that much money doing this?
No.
Or is it cool for you guys to still see?
It's cool to like see people make stuff for sure. But we've talked about it several times. It's more things that get like all that hype that people like to say is how easy it is for someone else to do it. So if someone else can do a pendulum painting, they're going to do a pendulum painting on the idea that they can get millions of views because so many people are doing something like things like that. It just requires a little bit of time.
Right.
So, I mean, people have different takes and different tastes in art. Like I've told Justin before, like I never really liked abstract art at all. Like it's something that's not my forte. But after getting to know him and his style and just like actually watching the process, I looked up other abstract artists on Instagram instead of just comic book artists like I usually do.
Yeah.
So some art is an acquired taste. Some of it seems more crafty than art, just because it's, more step by step rather than skill. So it still like needs to be appreciated, but it does. I think sometimes some people can just be like, really? How long did that take you?
Yeah, not even that. It's just, I mean, I feel like, and this is my personal take, not being an artist, but people are doing it only for the money, only for the clout, as all the cool kids say, instead of actually doing it for the art. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we spoke with somebody last night, a good friend, and she went into teaching to be an art teacher to keep the passion of art and not do it as kind of a living and get burned out. Like, so she kind of went that road and teaches art at an elementary/high school, That's
cool.
So that's cool. I think I've actually had like a change of heart on my view on all that since Madeline started talking, which is awkward considering I was planning to make fun of her with the nice answers, the nice answer that she was going with. Because I've definitely seen some of those things where people like, there's certain styles that don't quite fall into that like just normal like art category. And I think it's really easy to kind of knock those down. But the thing is, in reality, if people aren't doing art for the right, whatever the right reason is, but for the right reason, those are going to kind of like weed themselves out anyways. If somebody sees a pendulum painting and they're like, oh, wow, that's got 5 million views, I'm going to do a pendulum painting. And they do it and it gets 6 views because it's just not the same. That person's going to be done because they're doing it for the views. And the people that are willing to put their creative twist on it and create something that like other people would enjoy to like that level, like they're willing to put that work in, then they've just escaped the idea of some sort of like little fringe area quick thing into an actual art form. Yeah, no, very well said. Very well said. So let's talk about the collab that you guys did. Obviously, I first saw it on TikTok and checked it out. Then I saw it on the Instagram and everything. So if you want to tell us a little bit about who's, you don't have to say who, oh well it was my idea and show her up, or you don't have to give her any credit. It's about you right now, Justin. So if you just want to talk
what
a little
the hell
bit
okay
hey, it's all about the guest, that. So we have to listen to his take and go with it, right?
Yeah, no, she did great watching me paint all of it. So no, I want to give her all the credit in the world. Great watcher. No, this was actually a really incredible thing. Like her and I have been back and forth on giving each other the credit for things. I think she carried it, to be fair, because she did the characters. So those are pretty strong staples.
I'm trying to show it here, but I showed the wrong screen. That didn't work out as planned. But I'm going to show it. My bad. You keep going.
But yeah, with the characters, that's what like Madeline pulled off. And then I don't know, like this was an interesting piece because I don't think either of us had any sort of, I don't think either of us knew what we were getting ourselves into when we started this. And it came out a lot better than I think either of us expected.
Yeah, it's a cool piece. It really is. I mean, like I said, it's just amazing. And if anybody, you guys do have this you have this for sale, right, on sheltonjsart.com. That's where I'm viewing it right now.
Yep, it's available in both my store as well as Madeline's.
Okay.
But yeah, like I don't know, like we've talked about that piece quite a bit. It got a lot of feedback.
But it wasn't originally supposed to be that way. We had the characters painted back to back. Yeah. And then what we were going to do was intertwine the headphone cords. But then they were like just sitting up on the table and I was reading comments during the live stream. And Justin steps back and he's like, what if? And then separates it and then talks about this whole void, like this whole new meaning to the piece. And I had the idea of recording the whole live stream, but he said no. And
wow.
That's a lie, by the way. But anyway, I really do like, neither one of us thought it was going to last. It was an 8.5-hour live stream and neither one of us thought it was going to be anything longer than 2 or 3 hours. And if we would have known, I really would have pushed for us to record it because that moment when he was like, what if we did this? And that whole like back and forth conversation, like we forgot about the live stream. We were just standing there talking. It was just like, I would have loved to see that now, like instead of just remembering it. So it was definitely a great experience. And I was really excited that he's, you know, an abstract contemporary artist and I'm not. And to see us be able to work together that way was really cool.
Well, next time you do it, we'll also live stream it on the Beard Laws show, so it's recorded and you can edit, and we can make we can just make gold out of it and throw it right on Justin Shelton Art's YouTube page.
It sounds nicer. I have a very long process of painting. Like Madeline has this ability to like get her ideas out quick. I don't move quick when I'm working.
Yeah.
So
understandable. So we're going to wrap up the Creative Corner segment, but what we like to do kind of at the end of it is it's kind of your time to shine. You can tell people everything that you want, no matter how long it takes, you know, where to find you, what you have upcoming, what's for sale, what's not for sale, where they can contact you, whatever you want. I'm going to throw you up on the big screen. It's your time to shine. You can take 30 seconds or you can take 10 minutes. I don't care. Tell the people what you want if you're ready. Are you ready? You look like you're ready. All right, we're going big screen. Tell everybody where they can find you, what you have going on.
I mean, all the stuff scrolling at the bottom, there's some inconsistencies there, but they're all pretty similar. So me trying to say what they are, I would just get it wrong anyways. My website, I sell prints, very few originals. I don't let them go. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Nice. So guys, check out the website, check out the YouTube, subscribe everywhere. TikTok might be going away. Nobody really knows. And subscribe. And it's a good thing for all the content creators to be able to kind of boost everything else and show off their talent more than 15, 30, or 60 seconds. So yeah, you're absolutely amazing, man. I'm a big fan of your work, and I appreciate you taking the time for doing this.
I appreciate it. No, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe one of these days you'll see an order come through so I can throw one of your pieces on this lovely, it's going to be my new art wall.
Bring it on.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thanks so much. And we'll chat soon, man.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
All right. Have a good one. Oh, that was the wrong button. I
nailed it. You're crushing it.
I'm on fire today. I did it. Yeah, I did it.
It's about time.
Wow. And
18 minutes into the show now.
Yeah, I'm just click happy. And thanks to you again coming in, co-hosting the creative content. You guys, you want to tell everybody where they can find you as well and what you have going on?
I just opened my Patreon. It's a relaunch. My previous one was kind of a flop. But now I have the reward tier, the first one that's like $1, whatever you want to put in there, just like as a supportive, it's all supportive comrade. And then the second tier is a sticker comrade where I have new designs every month for my patrons. And those designs will not be available for another month or two for other people to buy. So you guys get the first look at that.
That's awesome. And the design that you came up with the t-shirt, we did announce a couple weeks ago that they're live on beardlaws.com, and it's under limited edition t-shirt section. You guys can get them. I forget how much they're. I want to say like $15 or something like that. And that was obviously the one that won in the Instagram. So again, thanks for coming up with that idea, doing the artwork. And if anybody right now, only one person in the entire world has it. And it was the winner, Bearded Wisdom. And he loved it. He got it in. He was so excited. He had to put it on, and he walked around his town with a mask on and was showing off the shirt. So
nice. He
said nobody commented how awesome it was, but maybe next time. Maybe next time. And he went with gray, and there was a lot of sweat through it. So
that's okay.
Nice. Well, thank you very much, and we'll see you here in a couple of weeks back for our Creative Corner and our next guest.
No problem. I'll see you later, Matt.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, and anybody that wants to, again, here is where you can find Justin. You can find him on the Instagram, the TikTok, the YouTube, the website. He's got some amazing work. You guys can buy the collab that they did on either of the sites. So, and it's about time to bring on our next guest. He looks ready, and this is where you can find him on all the social medias. So if you're ready, I'm going to hit the quick little intro, and then we're going to get into this. Yeah, he's ready. He's ready to go. Where's the intro? Oh, right here. As mentioned earlier, our guest is Brandon the Entertainer. He's a man who, if you didn't know and just read his name, you would think he might be a male stripper. No judgment, male strippers. A man who has danced with more people than Richard Simmons. A man who rocks Colts gear better than Marvin Harrison. A man who isn't afraid to twerk on Bourbon Street in the middle of the day, in the middle of a crowd. A man who isn't afraid to bust out and dance with George Brett at Kauffman Stadium. Well, the statue. A man who is pretty dramatic getting into a hot vehicle. A man who started Short Beards Matter because, well, they sure do. A man who hates pineapple on pizza just as much as me. A man like myself cheers properly by touching the table after you drink. A man who is Team Dr. Pepper like myself. A man who was called a better-looking version of Steve Urkel. A man who makes so many people happy every single day. A man who pushes the message that everyone can dance. A man I'm happy to call my bearded brother, the one, the only, Brandon the Entertainer. What's up, my man?
That my girlfriend's over here dying because of that intro, man. that was a
good one.
That was pretty good. You hit. That's pretty much my TikTok in a nutshell, right?
That's the thing. So what I do is myself and my research team, which, well, the research team is just me. I go through every single guest's TikTok, every single one of them, and I only talk TikTok. We had one guest who was a little worried on how deep I dove. No judgment to that guest, but everything that we talk about will be, TikTok related or, something that you're passionate about and go from there. So, but first off, I want to say thanks for coming onto the show in your recent, and continue success on TikTok. You're getting up there in the numbers and the content is still great. You're still dancing and getting everybody, dancing. There's always that big smile and it's inspirational. It's a cool thing. You have a very cool community that you're involved in and it's awesome to see, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Can you see me okay?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you look good.
Thank you, man. I tried to.
Yeah, another vote for no pineapple on pizza. We won.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and the crowd goes crazy. Yeah, I should be a hype man. So one question that I start off every episode, and I'm sorry if all the viewers get sick of it, but everybody kind of has a unique story and everything. So what I ask is, what got you into TikTok? We've had so many different stories, so many different people. So I'd love to hear your story.
Dude, I wish. I'm gonna try. Okay, there we go. I think is that better or worse?
No, it looks good.
Okay. I wish I had a really cool story because I feel like a lot of people do, and I just simply don't. Like no pun intended, but I always wanted to entertain people.
Yeah.
And it was literally, mine was just an ad. Like I saw it all. And my original account, you probably didn't know my original account.
I don't think so. No, I saw you this one, I think, first.
Yeah. Brandon KCK was my original account. And that's when it was called Musically.
Yes.
So I was on way back in the day it was making that transition. Like it was only like Musically for like 2 weeks.
You're right.
Over to TikTok.
Yep.
Yeah. And then with that account, I don't know, I saw an ad and I saw people like doing at that time I called them the side-by-side videos. I was like, I want to do like a side-by-side video with somebody. That'd be cool. And I saw like a couple people dancing and I'm like, man, I think I can hang with some of them. I was like, it's pretty good, but I was like, some people I can probably hang with.
that man dances better than Steve Urkel.
And so then I got on there and I was just, I don't know, I don't really have I wish I had a cool,
Was it an Instagram ad?
Facebook ad, I believe.
Oh, see, Instagram got me.
It was the, I remember the video you remember, Grampy, right?
Yeah.
I saw him on one ad. And then after that, the next one was the trend of people were going up the steps sideways.
Oh yeah,
like some kind of song or whatever.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, I wonder if I could do that. I never did that video.
Oh, I feel like you got to bring it back now.
I know, and then so that was it. I mean, like really, I need to make up like a really cool story so I can.
Yeah, I think so too. We'll work on that next.
We gotta rehearse it really cool. Wow. I gotta say, like, my cat died, and I was just in a really bad place. We'll start right there.
Yeah, that poor cat. But it's okay. Rest in peace, cat. Look what came from it. Just amazing content. So another thing that I kind of like to say, do you remember one of the first people that you followed when you got on the app? Because they say you never forget your first.
I never forget your first. Yeah, I mean, I'm still friends with a couple of them. My buddy Coach, we almost started around the same time. I don't know if you know Hawaii Kristen?
Yeah. Yep.
We started around the same time. We were really, really low number. Like she's one of the first people. A couple people in my TikTok dance crew. That's my cousin Dominique.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
He's actually going to be helping me with the stuff that we got going on YouTube right now.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, we're doing a show, and it's going to be really
nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, like I said, if you ever need any help with anything like that, reach out to me, man.
Yeah.
I love to help people, and I've done a couple of things. So if there's anything I can do for you guys, please reach out.
Okay. Yeah, for sure, man.
Shout out Squeaks Beard. That's my cousin. It's just a family show now. It's a family show. So every time he comes on, we shout out his beard because he's starting to get a nice beard. He wants to be like his older, better looking cousin. Can't blame him. Yeah, the early TikTok days. The early TikTok days were a little weird.
They were a little weird, but less restrictions though.
True.
Less restrictions back in the day.
Yeah, they didn't have it as quite locked down, I guess you might.
Right. I think once they got more viewers and all that stuff, more people on there, they had to start kind of locking things down. But I mean, like I remember going into people's lives, for example, and you never got like comment blocked.
Right? Yeah, you could.
I mean, as long as it wasn't like a flat out 4-letter word, where it would show up.
Yep.
But
so, do you remember kind of that first video that kind of maybe didn't go viral, but got a lot of attention, and you were like, okay, TikTok's all right.
So on the original account?
Yeah, either account. Yeah, just kind of one video that sticks out that you remember being like, oh yeah, that was good.
It was
I'm gonna bet you were dancing.
No, I actually wasn't even dancing. Most of my dancing videos, there's not a lot of dancing videos that, I mean, they stay around the same amount of likes as everything else that kind of goes crazy. It was, I can't even remember what I was even saying in this video. Like it was some kind
of one of those just a sound that was already out
there.
It
was a lip sync that man, I can't even remember it, but I remember I ended up getting like, I think it was like 12,000 likes on it or something, and I thought that was like, I was like, I never got this on Facebook.
I'm still pumped for 12,000 likes.
So it was no, I mean that's still even good to this day.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of put you on the spot, right? But you don't have, you can dance around this question.
I'm really good at that.
Who is, or I'll say, who is one of your favorite dance partners that you duet with on TikTok? Just one that you're like, okay, they just did one. I know I got to do this as well. Yeah, you're on the spot.
I mean,
that's why I said one of. It doesn't have, we'll rephrase. It doesn't have to be your favorite, just one of. And it can be an OG. You can take the safe card and be like, well, we started dancing way back in the day, so I still get, that old school mentality. Or you could just be something like, no, this person's just amazing and it's awesome.
Man, like I can't pick just one. Like, I mean, anybody in like the TikTok dance crew, like
How big is the TikTok dance crew roughly?
Well, there's only really 4 of us, but then we started the Everyone Can Dance crew.
Yeah.
And so that's got about 6 members in it.
Nice. So we gotta save 6 to 10 members that are your favorite.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And I mean, really, it's anybody like I don't know. I just I love dancing every now and again. I think the reason why my account like hasn't had a bunch of dancing lately is because I'm just getting old.
Yeah, and it's these aren't first takes.
Yeah, these no. I don't think my girlfriend would can testify that I have never done a dance video in one take.
Damn, I prided myself for a long time. All my videos were first take, no matter what, and then I was like, that's just stupid. They were terrible.
Yeah, well, that's how it was on my original account too. Like I was just throwing up videos and just having fun, and
Yeah,
I admittedly got lost in the numbers, kind of stopped having fun for a while,
but yeah, I was
think
was in a
once you
similar spot.
yeah, once you get out of that whole word about the numbers thing and back to having fun, the whole app just becomes so much more fun for you. Like,
Yeah, I got caught up like I don't know. Just it seemed like everything that was on my For You page for everything and everything was just like negative. It was just kind of people that were just only there to like just get money, plead
Yeah.
on, you know what I mean? It was just maybe the app was in a weird spot or maybe whatever. So I ended up taking a long break, and it was the Christmas beer challenge that people started messaging me that I still was friends with on the app and were like, dude, people are putting stuff in their beard. You should probably jump in. And that's right when I was like, it's fun again. Matt Iron Sanctuary, Beer Bong John, Fresh Prince of O'Hare.
I think TikTok needs to get, into these like kind of challenges. Like I know kind of the problem with it, if it's sanctioned by TikTok, then you'll get, of course, all the big time verified people in it, and maybe it'll lose its, luster a little bit. But I think, these challenges and stuff and these competitions that a lot of us have, I think are fun.
Yeah, and it's no different than Gillette. They let Gillette sponsor the Shave It Off challenge. That was terrible. We lost so many good beards out there to that. So many good beards. I was so mad. Like I did a video and then I took it down because like I was freaking out at Gillette. And then I was I couldn't put that up. So then I did a much less heated video of kind of calling out Gillette. That was crazy. I don't. And ironically, I was away camping that weekend, not on TikTok. So I think they're watching my phone, and they were like, Beard Laws isn't around. Let's release everybody shaving their beards. And I came back and I was like, what? It was like a nightmare.
You can't be shaving the beards off.
Man. No.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, I remember when all you guys were doing the whole beard deal was going crazy, and I was just sitting there like, and I'm like literally looking around some of my friends. I'm looking at JT. I'm looking at Toby, and I'm looking at like some other guy. I'm like, hey man, you know what, man? We got some guys here with some nicely groomed beards, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know why we're not getting any kind of look over here, man. So that's when did I make a video and I tagged all you guys in it or something?
Yeah, it was like short beards matter or something.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah, and I tagged.
It's true, right? And it's true, and that's what I tell everybody. Like even the guys, like I've seen guys that have shaved down from big beards to business style beards and everything like that. And, a beard's a beard. And even if you have to shave it for, work or this or that, like once you're a bearded brother, you're always a bearded brother. And I feel like I should get some credit because I called JT out when he was baby faced. And I did a video and more or less I said, listen, I'd love to send you a hat because he's got his hat collection. But I said, I'd love to send you a hat, but I'm not going to send it till I see a beard on your face. So he started growing the beard out. I sent him the hat and he was like, and this was way back. I got the Beard Laws hat. See the beard? And he still rocks that business beard to this day. So JT, you're welcome. Mrs. JT, you're welcome.
The beard is where it's at, man. My lady loves the beard.
Exactly.
And that's all I like to do. If it was in reach right now, I will have my clippers right now and I'll hold them up in there. It's a trouble. Not my clip, my trimmers. Sorry, my trimmers. Clippers to me insinuate that I'm about to shave it all the way off. So it's trimmers.
Yeah, and I always think basketball when I hear Clippers. I don't know why, I just do. So what is one song that when it comes on, doesn't matter what mood you're in, where you are, that you just have to dance? It just hits you in the feels and you just can't help it. Because I feel like, I mean, there's probably more than one, but there's just certain songs that you hear and it just puts you into a different place.
I can say there is an artist or a couple. Well, I say one artist in particular that makes multiple songs. That's obviously Michael Jackson. If I hear "Beat It," if I hear the way she makes me feel, I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah,
if I you know, one of those drive, and I'm at a yeah. I mean, it lifts your spirit too. Bruno Mars is another one, just kind of lift your spirit. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you want to just groove a little bit. Man.
It really does.
I have a lot of inspirations, like with artists, and then especially obviously with dancers too. Like I have a lot of dancers who inspired me growing up.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what is your favorite aisle in Walmart to dance in? There's a lot of videos. Maybe you don't do it anymore, but there's been a lot of videos of you dancing in Walmart. So I'm just wondering if you got like a favorite. Some seasonal aisle videos. It looks like
we did it. We filmed a couple of them in the party aisle.
Oh, party aisle. All right.
Party aisle? Yeah, we did it. Why it's like why not? I don't see a lot of people doing dancing in the party. Why wouldn't you dance in the party aisle? It's kind of meant for.
It makes the most sense.
Makes the most sense to me. Got the party aisle there. I don't understand why you're in the other aisle.
And every once in a while,
me and Cam, we joke all the time. Every time we're in any kind of comment section together, we joke all the time about how we're gonna battle in a Walmart. And I was like, if I ever get to a Walmart where you're at, man, never can travel again.
I'm in. I want to watch it. Or if you need a camera guy, I'll be the camera guy, and
there you go.
We'll go live on all the social medias, and we'll have an epic dance battle in the Walmart. And maybe they'll let me run the phone, and then like I can just be like, "Ladies and gentlemen, please, everybody, we have a dance off aisle, whatever party aisle."
That'll be hey, if you could do that.
And then we'll get some piñatas set up, and we'll get some party hats.
We have a ring girl too with the.
Oh yeah, well obviously. Yeah, but it's got to be like somebody that you'd see on peopleofwalmart.com as a ring girl. Yeah. I think that'd be perfect. Like
white tee, boobs to the knees. Yeah.
No, nobody under 400.
Yeah.
We're in. Let's do that. So I saw the Morph Challenge as well when I was going through your videos. Saw young Brandon rocking that baseball jersey. So if you ever come up to the Baseball Hall of Fame, which is in Cooperstown, New York, you let me know. I want to meet up with you. I'm not too far from there, and it's awesome. For a while, I was going once a year with a baseball team I was help coaching. So if you ever make it up that way, you got to let me know. So I want to ask you, do you have one piece of advice that you might give young Brandon or anybody younger looking back now? Because, I mean, you said, I don't think it. You said, well, I'm getting a little old now.
Yeah.
That's why there's not as much. So I just didn't know if there was kind of a piece of advice that you can maybe, give to, young Brandon or somebody watching.
Just based on like
just life. It can be a baseball advice, whatever it is you want. Life, anything.
I don't know, man. I have a couple favorite quotes.
Okay.
And they're kind of, just about, I don't know, getting to your dream. Like, I think maybe if I would have heard some of these quotes earlier in life, I would have changed my path. But right now, I'm enjoying where I'm at right now. So
perfect.
I don't know. I wouldn't really change anything right now about my life. But I don't know. I guess it's just keep striving to run the all the tread out of the tires for your dream, man. You know, that's one thing I would just, I guess, tell my younger self, like, instead of like, you know, just seeing if I had, like, especially when it comes to like when I was playing baseball, you know, like, you know, yeah, I stopped because of injury, but you know, was there a little bit more tread left? You know, like kind of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, could I went to the weight room a couple more times, worked a little harder? You know, like, I don't know, like, it's just, did I sleep in too long? Did I like, you know, I guess it's just things that you kind of, you know, go back and think of, you know, like,
Yeah.
like I remember it wasn't until college one time when I realized, or it was a little bit after college, where I realized that there was a 3:30 4 a.m. news. Didn't even know that. I was like, who gets up that early? And I realized successful people get up that early. Like, that's what it is. Like, I mean, people were up that early to, well, them and old people going to Hardee's or Carl's Jr. in some places they're called.
All right. Yeah, I don't have any of those near me, so, and I've never been to either.
Yeah, well, I mean, other than that, I mean, successful people, they get up early and they get it going, man.
Yep, they read books and newspapers and all sorts of stuff. And look at us, our generation, we get up early. Check the TikTok. What's up in the TikTok?
Roll over to check your social media.
Yeah,
I do that for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So, what got you growing the beard? Is it something you kind of always had? Is it something kind of newer? Or like for me, it was kind of just pure laziness at what it started at first. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna rock the beard because when I was younger, I just kind of did a different facial hair every week because I think my real dad's a Sasquatch or something because it just grows like crazy. And then it turned into my mom actually hates it, and so every time she said shave the beard, it was like another month, and she's just said it so much that I don't think I can ever shave.
Yeah. Me, I think it just, I don't know. It came first. I couldn't even do it. Like the sides just wasn't happening for some reason.
Yeah. Well, you got to figure it out.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like they kept coming in a little bit more, a little thicker, and I had to goatee for a while.
Yeah.
And I had to for the longest time, and then I started noticing everything started connecting. So I was like,
all right. That's my face's way of saying, let's do this.
Yeah, let's try this thing.
Because the guys from Talking Beards, they're a couple of good friends, Scott and Aaron. They grow goatees, and everybody knows goatees are stupid, Scott and Aaron. But they compete as well in the competition, so their goatees are like long goatees, but they shave here. So I get on the show and they're like, "Oh, full beards are stupid." Everybody knows goatees are stupid. Brandon said so.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I said it then. I think that's Scott and Aaron.
I used to have them. I used to have the goatees,
and then you smartened up.
Yeah.
So we talked about a little bit earlier about kind of like TikTok trends and this and that. What's one of kind of the favorite trends or something that you've seen that you kind of participated in? Maybe it's something that's going on now or was recent. You know, maybe the soda wars or, you know, just kind of what's one moment in TikTok that you thought was like, you know what? This is pretty cool because there's a whole lot of trends and stuff that are, to me, are just dumb. You know what I mean? Like, I can't get the one where everybody's putting the booze on the basketball and it's launching into their faces and chipping teeth and black eyes and hitting dudes in the groin. And it's just, I don't know. I don't get that one. You're not going to see me out there dropping basketballs and trying to catch a beer.
Obviously,
soda to people that do it. I mean,
Soda Wars, you know, champion right here. You was on the team too. You was on the team. Yep. Oh, wait a minute.
All right. Yeah, we did it.
That was fun. You know, one I actually liked was the Beer Lost Fam. There it is. There, one of the ones I liked, I think, because it took creativity, I think, because you never know what the person was going to do, was the wipe it down one. You know, like that was cool because you're like, okay, you know what the trend is going, something's going to happen, but it kept people watching because you didn't know what that person is. That person just going to be dressed up, or is that person going to have like a cool, like little thing, like when I did the Urkel thing, like
Yeah, that was cool.
not a lot of people saw that coming, and like I've seen
Yeah.
other people do like like superhero characters, and
Yeah, a
like,
lot of those.
a lot of cosplay people did really well on it because you didn't know what they were going to do,
Yeah.
and that's why that was because of the creativity, like, and the surprise aspect of that one. I think that was one of my one of my favorite.
Yeah, I liked it at first, but then it was wipe it, and then people came out without their beards, and I was like,
oh man,
there was so many beards that were shaved during that too, and I was like, done with it. And then I tried being that guy that just wiped it the whole time.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm just going to keep wiping it. And it was cool because my mirror was really dirty. There was a lot of TikToks where we kick in doors and do the bathroom thing. And it was dirty. I should have cleaned it before. So shout out, wipe it down challenge. My mirror is clean now. My mirror's clean.
She keeps our mirrors pretty clean.
Smart.
I like to say, but she's in here.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't use it a lot for trimming or anything, so I don't really put a lot of time into looking into the mirror. So,
see, that's the things about. See, but you got to groom yours more. I don't have.
I just train the hair. I don't trim it. I don't do nothing. I just train it, and then it just naturally.
Yeah. Oh, see, mine is it goes with, it's short enough to where it can go with the clippers, So.
Oh, hey. So I was just talking about talking beards, and they have a rule whenever anybody says Crystal Davis, you're supposed to take a shot or a drink. So, hey, Crystal Davis.
Oh.
Wipe It Off is her favorite as well, Crystal Davis. That's a fun game. I don't know if anybody else plays that on Talking Beards on Tuesdays, but I'm all in. So, let's talk about the elephant in the room, about the whole, maybe that's the wrong saying. I don't know. I've always just wanted to say, let's talk about the elephant in the room. It's probably, I probably didn't. TikTok being shut down. What's your take on it?
I don't think it's going to happen.
You don't think so? I'm with you.
I don't think it's going to happen because
that is a fancy koozie.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's fancy.
It's one of those brewmates.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen them advertised a lot, but they haven't sent me one yet. That'd be cool. If you guys send a brewmate to me, send a brewmate to Brandon, and we'll thank you, and we'll do videos and stuff.
You can seriously sit here. You can sit here for about an hour, and this thing will still be cold. Like it's amazing.
It is a stupid game. Yeah. So So you don't think it's going to shut down? Crystal Davis, do you think it's going to shut down?
I just think it'd be bad business for TikTok. I think they need to do like whatever. Like, I mean, I don't think we're their biggest probably network. I mean, we're probably the second biggest to like China, I would imagine. But I just think, or not network is the word I'm looking for, I guess.
No, I get the market.
Market, yeah. I would imagine that we're up there though in the United States, and so I
think it's a great time for content creators and people that really truly enjoy their content creators and viewers and friends and everything to be able to build the rest of their accounts up, because I mean you can see some people that might have 2 million followers on TikTok and they got about 5,000 or 10,000 followers on the Instagram. And even, you know what I mean? Like a lot of them don't really translate for some reason. I don't know if I knew the answers behind it, I'd have a lot of money. You know what I mean?
I think it's the ability to find new people on Instagram is the key, because you can find, if it was the chances of me and you meeting, if it was Instagram and just Facebook, is probably pretty slim.
Yeah, very slim.
You have such a variety of just people. Like take like Instagram, Facebook, and a couple of other ones. Like a lot of them are based on your current friends. Like that's how you start off you start off with your current people that you already know from outside of social media.
Yeah.
So with TikTok, you're starting with
Fresh.
just anyone around the world, basically, that you've never met before. And like, for the longest time, it wasn't until recent that people in my normal life outside of, my immediate family even knew I was on TikTok.
Yeah.
So, but yet I had 200,000 followers, it's like, so it's usually with those other, those other platforms, you start off with the people around you. This
for
one
sure.
kind of the opposite. You start off with no one around you and just kind of grow from there, and
they do a great job, their algorithms and stuff. As much as people are like, oh, it's broken, no, it's amazing because it pairs you with people that can just, like, look at us. We've never actually sat down, had a conversation, and we've had a 30-minute conversation of just stuff like that. And I mean, this is live. If we were in person having drinks, playing darts and stuff like that, we'd have a totally different conversation. Their algorithms are able to match people. It's unbelievable. They should be selling how they do their things to other social medias, honestly, because it works. I mean, I've met so many amazing people that are, some of these people have gotten closer to me within the last year than people that I've known for 15 years because the similarities, maybe the goals and whatever it might be. Like it's just a great platform. And like, to circle back, I hope it doesn't shut down. And it's just crazy to me, the panic that it's kind of set into so many people. And I mean, rightfully so. Some people, that's what they do. They create content. And if that's their biggest one, it's a little bit of a panic. But with everything, you adapt, you overcome. And I don't, like you said, I don't see it ever being shut down. But
I don't really, but if it does, I mean, some people are going to have to realize that they had a life before TikTok. So don't let TikTok shutting down ruin your whole,
That just means
I think at some point, because I've heard strong rumors about YouTube Short. I don't know if you've heard anything about that.
Yes, yeah, I've been hearing that, and Instagram's also coming up with something I heard potentially.
And so, if that happens, if I was those other potential platforms, that'd be time to speed up that process.
Absolutely.
I was looking at YouTube, the whole YouTube thing. I was thinking about that. Are they partly owned or just a partnership with Google? I don't know how the whole YouTube and Google thing works.
Yeah, I'm not 100% either. And this is a good point from James. I think it'll be tough for the government to shut down TikTok. Has become a form of free speech. Just being a potential security isn't going to be enough to disallow it. And it's going to be interesting to see kind of how it shakes out.
I guess, I mean, there wasn't Mark Zuckerberg up, like, didn't he get in trouble for a little bit because of some security deals or whatever?
They've all been in. I mean, heck, even Facebook started because of, you know what I mean? A lot of these companies, Microsoft, all these companies started with theft and stuff like that. Yeah,
it's the fact that it's a foreign.
Yeah. I mean, even Apple has been caught, and they've admitted how they would slow down devices on purpose, so you would have to go and buy a new one. Like, companies do stuff like this all the time, and it's I mean, it's a different thing, but let's hope not.
Yeah, I really hope not.
So we're approaching our kind of end of the hour, and stuff. I can't thank you enough. But what I like to do, you kind of saw me doing a little bit with Justin, is I like to give you an opportunity, put you on the big screen, and just kind of tell people whatever you want. If you have a message, if you got a hashtag, you have an upcoming project, you want people to say, hey, go check out this, kind of your time to shine. Tell Facebook, tell YouTube, tell Twitch, tell TikTok, tell all these cameras exactly what it is that you kind of want them to know. And if you're ready, it's your big time to shine.
All right. No, guys, like he said, and it's been speculated that TikTok may shut down, but even if it stays up, follow me on Instagram and especially YouTube. Y'all saw my cousin, I don't know if he's still in here or not, Dominique. Him and I will be starting a YouTube show. There he is. Or I guess that's comment from earlier. Him and I will be starting a YouTube show. It's going to be, I'll just play, we're both from Kansas City. We love Kansas City barbecue.
Ooh.
And the show will be jam-packed full of delicious food. We already got a few episodes like that we have in the books right now that we're gonna start posting, and it's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be a blast. So, and it's gonna be totally different. I mean, I'm not gonna be dancing, and you'll still see some comedy.
You'll be dancing.
I'll probably be dancing a little bit, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different, but it's gonna be a ton of fun. So
I can't wait.
That's one of the things that I want to, the avenues that I really want to start going towards, and I'm passionate about it. Me and him have spent some time like really thinking out the idea and creating this for some months now, actually. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's awesome. Oh, I meant to.
Oh no, go
I
ahead.
pressed the wrong button. That's on me.
You're good.
I was pressing. I've been off on my clicking all night. I apologize. No, that's exciting. I can't wait. I love barbecue, and there's so many amazing barbecue dudes that are on TikTok as well, like Gork Boys Barbecue, good friend of the show. He's just an amazing dude. He was actually just featured on Barstool Sports. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh.
Remember he did the thing where the proper way to eat a chicken wing?
No,
I don't know if you saw it. So he takes the flat and he pushes it straight down, so it's almost like an umbrella.
Oh,
One
really?
hand just goes out, and they featured on Barstool Sports.
Nice. Like we might have to feature him on our show. Yeah.
You got a new follower in Squeak. See, just exposing to a new thing. And Crystal Davis, Mrs. Good.
If you miss good barbecue, come Kansas City, and I'll show you. We are the World Series of Barbecue. The American Royal, which is AKA the World Series of Barbecue, it is here in Kansas City every year. Oh, last year they had it's like 47 states and 13 different countries.
Those three states that didn't show up, they're a bunch of jerks. Why wouldn't you just show up?
I listen. I'm pretty sure Alaska was one of them. They can't bring it. And hopefully the other state was Texas.
You know they were there. I mean, I'm trying to think. What do you think the other two? Alaska, that's probably a good guess. Hawaii, maybe they don't have, great
Hawaii,
barbecue.
actually, they do barbecue, and they do it different. They got like some kind of different way of like this underground smoking technique that they do.
Yeah.
It's really fascinating, like to watch it. But I mean, they don't do anything like that at the American Royal. But
Maine. I don't think Maine has a strong barbecue game, do they?
Probably not.
All right, so let's say Alaska, Maine, and North Dakota. Those are my three guesses.
Just North Dakota, though?
Just North. I feel like the South really knows how to. I mean, what Southern of anything doesn't know how to barbecue?
Even if you're Northern, but Southern.
Even if you no. And then the border town, there's like these, like a rival, I bet you, in the Dakotas. Anybody from Dakota in the chat? Because that'd be really cool. I feel like we need to figure this out.
I think the bigger question is the 13 countries. Like you're like, where are you coming from? Like I don't know. I can't even begin to. I'm pretty sure we can look it up.
But the best part is you guys are going to cover it on the new YouTube series that's coming up.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have all the answers. We don't have to look it up. We can just go to your YouTube, check it out, and I'm excited to do it. And hopefully, if everything works out and COVID eventually comes to an end, and these events and everything comes back, like I'd love to come out to Kansas City, catch a game, catch some barbecue, and hang out with you guys. So
if you do that, it's on me, bro.
Oh, we're gonna come out. I love baseball. Kauffman Stadium's amazing. So I'm gonna come out, catch a game. Hopefully some interleague when the Pirates are there, because not a lot of people are probably gonna go to that game. So we'll get really good seats, really cheap. Yeah. And so we'll go to that game. We'll eat some barbecue, and we're gonna dance all over.
I'm gonna take you. If people come out of town, my friends come out of town, I'll take you to at least 2 barbecue joints. My favorite, and then we'll pick one together.
I love barbecue in the beard. And then when you're smoking food, it just stays in there. And maybe that's a beard oil scent that's going to be being released soon. You guys will have to stay tuned. So, man, I honestly can't thank you enough for taking the time to do this. Hopefully you had a good time.
I had a blast, man. I feel
like you're a pro on this. So, anytime you want to come back, or if you ever want to come on a Tuesday trivia show, we're always looking for fresh faces to do some trivia. So anytime you want in, shoot me a message. Every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're live on all of these platforms doing trivia.
I'm undefeated in trivia, lifetime.
Ooh.
I'm like,
all right. I'm letting you know we got a guy Ben who's really good.
I'm like 102-0.
Let's go. You guys heard it here first. He's going to join Trivia Tuesday some night. And either way, everybody's a winner because it's a good time. And Crystal Davis, she loves baseball.
Yep.
So seriously, we can't thank you guys enough. Make sure you guys go follow him on all the social medias. It's been scrolling. So what we're going to do, when I say go, we're going to go this. We're going to strike a pose, take a screenshot, and it's going to show all the social medias. Ready, go. All right, there you go. You got us on your phone. You can use it as your background, no charge, and that's all the social media. So, again, everybody, Brandon, the entertainer, follow him everywhere, and thank you so much, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good rest of your night, man.
All right.
All right, take care. All right, everybody, what an amazing, amazing guest. We're about at that 10 o'clock mark, which means that it's, oh, hey, thanks for showing up. Tom V says that Ben's going to take you, Brandon. Woo-hoo! So thank you guys very much. Another amazing episode. Make sure you guys go check out Justin, who is the Creative Corner artist earlier, madelynjanellart, the Creative Corner host, and Brandon, the entertainer. Check them out on all social media. And how we close every show is with the Patreon shout out. If you want to be shouted out on every episode and some of the TikTok news segments that I do, then you just go over to patreon.com/beardlaws, hit the tier that says shout out. So our shout outs of the episode and of the month is Beneficial 218. Guys, go follow him. He's on YouTube. He's on TikTok. Make sure you guys go check him out. An Official Outdoor Assassin. He's on the YouTube as well. Go follow them. Just a couple amazing guys from Western New York. Appreciate you guys so much. And I appreciate every single person that is watching on this camera or this camera or this one or this one. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for being a fan of Beard Laws, Brandon the Entertainer, Justin Shelton, madelynjanellart. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you guys back on Tuesday, 9 p.m. for trivia. And we'll see you back here next Thursday for another amazing episode with another amazing guest or guests. Stay safe, stay bearded, everybody.